I think it's actually recording. Yeah, because it has a start-stop option. And it says record at the top. Oh man, it just cannot, like, a video cannot express what you see in real life with this solar eclipse. It's like a life-changing experience. It looks like the moon in the middle, like, when you have the phases of the moon, it looks like the phases of the moon. Except it's not the moon, it's the sun, and it's happening in the middle of the day, it's happening really fast, and it's just covering it. And I don't think a video actually really kind of captures how odd that experience is. Take a picture of me explaining this and being like, well, because I want to record this, mainly because I'm a teacher, and I want my kids to be able to see this. And I know...
Be careful that you might make yourself go blind looking through the wrong...
I'm sure I'm not making myself go blind because I'm not looking directly at the light, like the sun. I'm looking around the area like I would look around the area like if it was a normal day.
Famous last words.
Well, if I go blind, I go blind.
Just be careful.
I'm looking at the camera.
Yes, I know, but you can put your glasses on too.
Okay, I'll put my glasses on if that makes you...
That's why we bought it for
Okay.
you.
Okay, well, I also want to make sure the camera's good. All right. So the cool thing about this that you can't really express in the camera as in real life is that it is so freakishly sharp. And
It's supposed to start going dark and cold.
it will go... yeah, apocalypse time. I'm just amazed at how fast this is. Like, and again, you can't see it unless you see it in real life, like how quickly the moon is moving in front of the sun. And it's like, because these glasses black out everything else, it looks like I am looking at the moon, like in the middle of the night, just like a normal crescent moon sort of thing. But when I'm looking at that crescent moon, like, first off, I know this is the sun, and I know it's not the moon, if that makes any sense. I also know that it's the middle of the day, and so it's weird because like it's so sunny out around me, but like through what I'm seeing in my field of vision is just black, like sky night black. And the other thing that kind of really amazes me about this is how quickly that moon is moving to cover the sun.
What amazes me is how we don't have millions of people yet.
What amazes me is that I had an epiphany moment and didn't connect the dot that the sun is also a star. Like, I knew that on paper, but like it was like a new moment for me to like realize the two were the same thing in like a certain context. I don't know how to explain it. It was just exciting for me. And I haven't had that level of excitement in science for a very long time. Not because I don't get excited about science, it's just like an epiphany moment in science is amazing. It's not like an epiphany moment in a sense of like, I understand how to do this calculation now and I feel great about myself. That's a great moment. But like when you realize something about science and you realize like how small and insignificant you are in the whole sort of concept of the solar system and like the universe. And that was one of those moments for me. And it kind of reminds me when I teach my year 9s about, you know, the size of the universe. And when I say size of the universe, I always talk about light years and how long it would take traveling at the speed of light, how fast the speed of light is. Like, how long would it take us to get to certain locations, to give them an idea of the grand scale of how big the universe is. And then I'd like to show them the episode of, like the first episode of Cosmos, because I think they do a really good job in explaining distance when it comes to the universe. And like when I talk about that with my year 9s, they have like an aha moment where it's not just a normal aha moment, but like an aha moment where you realize that you are one person on this earth. And not only like you're one person on this earth, and there's billions of other people that have just as unique as a life as you do, but also there's all these stars around me with planets circling them, which may or may not have life, and it may or may not be intelligent life, but like that complexity can exist. And you just realize like this can exist in so many places in so many ways, and I have this. It makes you feel really small, not in a bad way.
So why what's unique about this is that when you tilt your head a little bit at different angles, so it doesn't look like.
I'm gonna stop doing that because my neck hurts.
It doesn't look exactly like the moon, because now the moon is moving into place.
Yeah.
And the moon is smaller, so you see the crescent is not like a crescent at the edges, because that's, you know, what we talk about the moon being smaller and how you would just go over it. And you see
Oh, you can actually see it quite well in my video that I'm doing.
my photo doesn't come out because of the shine.
Yeah. So like the thing is, you need to have one of these like you need a filter.
Oh, watch!
This. No, that's just a cloud, Mom.
Oh.
I was like, why is Mom freaking out? I'm like, oh, because she thinks the sky is going dark. And really, it's just a cloud, guys. It is just a cloud. That's so funny. I know, Mom. It just was hilarious. Your reaction to that. You were just so excited. I know, Mom. I hear you.
Completely dark.
I know, Mom. You just so funny. It was so freakishly funny.
How the clouds come over it.
It's cool. Yeah, no, I don't deny that. It's really cool. Okay.
It's a real feeling.
Yeah. So like, okay, just so that you like people that are watching this video, like it is actually really cool. Like we are really lucky that we have like a clear blue sky day. Like best day you could ever have for this.
Now the clouds cover it.
Yeah, Ma.
Oh, I can't believe that. It just disappeared. I thought, oh my God, you guys are gonna miss it.
I know, the totality. We're talking about the totality and how, like, yes, I can see how you could mistake this as totality, Mom.
That time when it is total eclipse.
It's gonna be pitch black, Mom.
No. And
Oh.
the clouds move over it. You can't see the corona.
No.
Oh.
The cool thing about it is so that we have like a couple of clouds in the sky and like the clouds are going over the sun, or over the eclipse, I should say. And when it's doing that, it just kind of makes it harder to see. Like, and then it just kind of shows like the power of the clouds versus the power of the sunlight, in a sense of what you can see and what you can't. Mom has a good point. Like, I know that this recording is probably crap.
Yeah.
In a sense of like you're like someone watching this won't be able to see what I see because it's just a camera. But
It's not gonna do it because
I just feel like it's good to just record the sound of how excited I am and describing it. And that way when I show a video of this that's actually good and not my crappy homemade one, you guys will understand why I'm so excited at this very moment seeing this in real life.
The observatory and all will be putting out.
Exactly. Like I'm sure like a good quality video of this will be going up. But I feel like I said, for my kids, like as a teaching purpose, I think for them it's important, and for me, just for documentation, because I just like, you know, videos and pictures and stuff, just to important life moments. Just to kind of record my excitement about this moment, and just so like my kids know that I was super excited about this. And then when I tell my kids, like, you need to make this a bucket list item. Like, you should not die without seeing a solar eclipse, in my opinion. You should plan a holiday to see this. I'm really lucky that I didn't need to plan a holiday to see this. It just happened by chance.
The moon is so small.
Are you saying the moon or the sun, Ma?
The moon.
Okay.
I see it moving. I can kind of imagine the rest of the shape.
Yep.
See that?
I thought you meant in reference to like the sun. So like how much the sun is actually being blocked out when you look at these glasses.
Yes.
Which again, I don't think is expressed in the video, but will be expressed in a good one that I show you guys. It's just amazing. It's such a thin slip. The other reason why I want to record this, even though this is like a bad video, is just so you, like, just so that the excitement is stored, like the moment excitement. When it actually fully covers the sun. I don't know. Look at the time. We said it was going to be 1:21, that it's going to be completely covered. And then the totality will last for about 2-ish minutes.
2.5 minutes. 2 minutes, 13 seconds or something.
Yeah, something like that. Or 38. It depends on where you are. But this, like, we drove hours to do this because it's a once in a lifetime experience, I think.
No, you could go to another one.
Yeah, but you have to seriously plan it out. I reckon it's once in a lifetime. Depending on where you... Oh,
Chicago,
come on.
2024. 7 years back.
Fine. Edge of Chicago, 2024. I don't know. For me, it's just,
You do it when you have a chance.
yeah.
You don't let it slip.
It's just something you need to do before you die. In my opinion. Is to see this. And like, honestly, how many people do you talk to that have seen this before? Not many. It's a,
So crowded. We're looking for the millions of people.
it's amazing.
I'm actually fascinated by the moon more than the sun.
Really, I'm more fascinated by the sun than the moon. Oh wow, you can really start seeing the shape of the moon, and you can kind of see like the...
Right, the rest of the round.
Yeah, I see what you're saying. I see like the roundness of the moon, and you can kind of see the details of the moon that you would normally see.
Hey, we forgot to look for the other planets.
I don't think we're gonna be able to see the other planets, Mom, until we get the totality, because then it's gonna look like the night sky with stars. Apparently. I don't know how much that is like an over-exaggeration. Because they're all packed into the stadium of Southern Illinois.
Sorry?
They're probably all packed into the stadium at Southern Illinois.
They have like
Yes, they had
13,000.
13,000
Remember,
tickets.
Oh, more clouds.
And I'm glad we didn't do that, because I like having the privacy to enjoy this moment. And
So they have
I'm
a
really...
stadium, that's where everybody
Dad,
went.
aren't you watching the clouds go over the sun?
So they went to the stadium.
Yes, there is a program. Remember? You didn't want to
Told you
find
this is gonna be a
the
bad video.
program.
Bear with me, kids.
What are the costs of the program?
And this cloud's over it, so you're not gonna be... I need to rest my
It
neck.
was done in conjunction with the
I should really lie down on a
Annual
pillow.
Planner. And
Sorry?
they are busing the people
I
down.
might do that. Lie down on a pillow.
Hey, you're still lost.
Because this clouds are still...
I know. What happened if the eclipse takes place with all the
Ma, I
clouds?
think considering it's 2.5 minutes, I feel like we're gonna get at least 2.5 minutes of clear blue sky at some point. Or not 2.5, but like somewhere in the rounds of that. Well, it's still better than nothing. It's still really freaking cool. All right, that's a lot of cloud.
It is a lot of clouds.
It's a big cloud, Ma. I don't know if you've looked.
Big clouds.
I am sorry, kids. You're like staring at a black screen right now. I'm probably gonna show this in class. This is probably gonna be Tuesday's lesson. It's Tuesday lessons plan. When I get back from my holiday. I'm gonna show you this video. You're gonna be like, wow, Ms. Garlick is talking and we are looking at a black screen.
All right, the clouds are moving. The clouds are moving. I'm being hopeful.
Okay, clouds are moving, that's good. Oh, yeah, you can see it. All right, I'm in a much more comfortable position to watch this now because...
Maybe you want a pillow?
I just took the pillow. I'm
No,
sorry.
You get a pillow from the car.
Oh, I think this is like the perfect setup. So right now, I'm laying down, my neck does not hurt. I'm watching this, and I have a position on this camera that we can actually see what is going on. So I think what I'm going to do lesson plan wise is I'll show you guys the video, and then I'll show you guys this video, which is going to be very long and boring and tedious. But at least you'll understand, like, or kind of understand why this is such a cool experience. Like, honestly, if this didn't happen by chance and I had to plan a holiday just to see a solar eclipse, I would totally plan a holiday just to see a solar eclipse.
Well, I'm going to plan a holiday to see the northern lights.
Yeah, it's just like planning a holiday to see the northern lights. And I know, Dad. But solar
did
eclipse
you want
happens
one?
twice a year
Would you like a
in this
pillow?
very specific spot in the earth.
I can't see what I want. It's that day of the trippets.
And you need a good day for that. And we have been very lucky that it's a good day. Alright. Probably gotta be more careful now. Ah, it's a bug. Stop! Go away!
Me or is it going darker?
It's
It
the
is
cloud.
getting darker.
But it does feel like it's getting darker.
It is getting darker. We have a little butterfly or moth flying. So let's see, the birds are doing okay so far. I see 3 flying.
Yeah, apparently someone who, one of the teacher aides, she had seen a solar eclipse before, and she was saying, like, one of the weird things about it is that it got dark and then the birds stopped chirping. Like, there's just no noise. Not no noise, but, like, very little noise from wildlife. All right, still a cloud.
Super clouds, man.
Should have turned my watch around. What time is it? What time is it? What time is it? Oh, we still got like 10 minutes until we get the totality. I'm sorry, kids. You're probably gonna have to get real bored when you're watching this. I might skip bits of this that I think is boring.
Oh, you probably could edit it.
Or edit. I'm not sure if I'm happy enough to... Oh, look. We can
Alright.
see it in the video. We can see it on my face. Or in my eyes, I should say.
Okay.
I don't know. I also like really appreciate unedited stuff just because you get like the full moment. God, this is incredible. It's like even less of the sun. Like, and the thing that's really crazy is that there's so little of the sun left. Yet it is a bright sunny day. And in fact, I should probably show my camera, or maybe I'll do that at the end. Like, I'll show my camera around like what type of weather we had today, just so you kind of understand.
Oh, it's not as humid.
It's
They
still.
did say that there will be a little wind.
It's just like, it's so weird because it's such a bright, sunny, blue sky, clear
Yeah,
day.
still
Like, it's a
bright
summer
and-
day.
still bright
It is
and sunny,
hot.
though. Yeah.
And yet, there's so, like, if you look at this video, and I hope it's kind of coming through, there's such a small sliver of the sun that's visible. The moon has covered a good chunk of it. I would say probably, what, 90 above percent, maybe?
Yeah.
I'm good. I'm very
Probably
poor at math.
10 left.
Yeah, it's only maybe like 10% left of the sun that's visible right now. But like, it is still a bright sunny day. Like, it does not feel any darker. So the whole idea is by the time that this moon completely covers the sun,
We will see
it will be black. Like they say, like
Yeah,
nighttime
but-
black. I don't know how accurate that is. And I'll do my best of like taking a video of like the surrounding area of what that looks like. But it's just crazy that such a small amount of the sun is left right now, yet it doesn't look like it's made any difference to the amount of sunshine that I'm currently on. I feel like there's no change in the sunshine. I feel like right now we're probably close to like 7% left or 5% left. But I'm very bad at like estimation of amount. But like, there's such a small amount left, and I'm amazed that it hasn't made more of a difference to the light in the surrounding area. If that makes any sense. I don't know if it just kind of goes to show you like how powerful the sun is, or like maybe it needs 8 minutes for like the sun to, like the light rays just, like the lack of light rays to not reach us. I don't know.
But we never have a moon like this at night. Not that slithering.
No.
You know, we have like half moon, quarter moon kind of.
Yeah, it's not like this. It's so sharp. I think that's the other thing that I cannot express enough. It is so
And
sharp.
that little slice, you know, it's almost like a penknife slice.
Yeah, it is crazy. And the fact is, it's still like super sunny outside. That's why I'm like, how is it gonna go like nighttime dark when the totality hits? For those that don't know what the word totality means, it means 100% coverage of the sun by the moon. So depending on where you are, like the whole United States should be able to see this, or a good chunk of the United States should see it, but they're gonna see different totalities of it. So like they say 70, like if we had stayed in Chicago, we would have gotten 87%. So 87% of what a full solar eclipse would look like. I am a nerd, so I wanted 100% because I'm a greedy person, American, I guess. And I wanted to see as much as possible. So we drove
Correction, your father.
5 hours, I want to say. Maybe 6.
5 o'clock.
We start-
We go 6 hours. because
6
of the
hours.
traffic.
Yeah. Okay. 5 hours in theory, 6 hours because of the traffic. to get down to southern Illinois because there was going to be more percentage of totality. Because, like, hey, if I'm going to see this, I want to see this right. This is so weird. Oh my God.
Small, sharp. It's almost like a wire.
Yeah.
A curved wire.
Like a hook.
Yes, like a hook. How to describe it? It's like a clear wire, like a hook.
That's what I'm saying, guys. Like, you gotta see this at some point in your life, hopefully.
Dad is not watching. He's just busy eating.
Well, he claims he's seen one before.
Oh well.
No.
He's here now.
Just so insanely amazed by this. Well, at least the fun part, kids, is when you watch this in class, you'll get a funny little laugh by all the things that I'm saying. And I probably slipped up and sworn without realizing it because I'm just so excited. And you get to hear my parents talk too. What I should try to do is like time this side by side with another video of like the full solar eclipse with the proper like camera and stuff, so you guys can still get my auditory commentary, but like can watch what I'm watching in real time, because my God, is it incredible. And it's still freaking sunny out. Like, there's like barely anything of the sun left. And it's still like a super sunny day. Like, it feels a little darker, but not like noticeably darker. Like maybe like a cloud had got in front of the sun, sort of darker. I can see why, like, the ancient human cultures would have been freaked out by this. Because, like, it hasn't changed much, like, outside. And I wonder if, like, looking at it without any sort of lens, I'm obviously going to look at the sunlight right now. But, like, I feel like it would be, like, the only reason why I'm noticing that this is happening, I feel like, is because I'm wearing these glasses. I feel like if I wasn't wearing these glasses, I wouldn't notice that, you know, the sun was getting blocked out. Let me quickly just like move this away so I can kind of, yeah. So that's what it's like right now without any sort of light lens on there. And you can see, like, I can't tell what's going on. You need to have that filter to realize what's happening right now. And it's like a really sunny, nice day. And so I'm just thinking, like, when this actually has the full kind of coverage and it goes really dark all of a sudden, man, like the ancient human cultures must have been really freaked out by it. Like, what happened?
Like a light show.
It's like the sun just disappears, probably what they're gonna like think.
Like a little light show.
There we go. So yeah, it doesn't express it on the camera that I have, and hopefully I'll find a video that expresses it better, but it's so freaking thin.
Like a laser light.
Yeah, it's like someone just like drew a line.
You know, those light.
Like a line on a piece of paper. My phone is really hot. It is probably chewing through its battery. But I got plenty of memory space, so long as my battery doesn't die, we're good, kids. I know, I'm looking at the time of this video, and it's like 25 minutes I've been talking and showing you guys a video. It's not like a normal, like, video of entertainment. It is just me talking, and I'm so sorry, guys, but this is so freakishly cool.
Yes, you'll definitely have to edit that.
Alright, it's getting darker.
Oh, wow, it's like a line now. It's like when you draw with sparklers
Yes.
and like you do a long exposure camera and that's like the thinness you're getting.
Yes.
Wow, it's like almost, oh my God. Mom, take off the glasses, look around.
Oh, it's dark.
Oh my God. It looks like dusk. Like it looks like right now it is dusk.
But if you were to look without the glasses, a quick glare,
Yeah?
the sun shining,
Oh yeah, no, like that's the weird thing.
right?
Sun shining,
The sun is shining.
but definitely reasonably darker.
Warren, if you can take a picture, now you can see.
Oh my God.
Warren, see now, see now. See now, without the glasses.
Without the glasses, and you cannot see this in the video, but oh my God, that is so amazing. Like it is completely in front of the sun now, the
You shouldn't be
moon.
looking at it through without the glasses.
Well, that you can't see anything without the glasses. You can kind of see it in the video, but that is the sun right now, guys. It looks like it's just like a light, like a
Correct,
street
that's the
light.
one that we are waiting to see.
Yeah.
Corona.
So in the video, it looks like it's just like a street lamp, but that's the sun.
Is that a planet over there?
Oh yeah, and over there you can see like planets and stuff.
Is that a planet?
So you can start seeing some of the stars in the sky. This is so cool! Oh my God, this is freaky! I almost swore there, didn't swear. Oh my God, you guys. Those are my parents.
So now that the sun is blocked, you can see it with our naked eye.
Oh my God.
You shouldn't be looking at me naked eye, don't you? Alright.
That's how you see the eclipse.
It is like nighttime.
You should only glance at it, don't you?
And it's weird. It's like a
Yes,
a
it's
black
totally
circle
It's totally
and
dark.
then like a halo is the best way to describe it. I can find pictures of this easily enough to show you guys, but it's just like seeing it in real life. It's such a freaky experience because it's like
It's completely dark.
it's completely like it's like dusk.
It's dusk.
Like I wouldn't describe this as like pitch black, but this is like dusk time. Like if you were like it's just before, like it's just after sunset is what I would describe it as.
God, it's so beautiful out there.
And like you can see, I'm assuming a planet, and when I use my apps, I can figure out what planet that is exactly because I doubt it's a star. It's probably Venus would be my best guess because usually it is Venus.
And you can't see it with, you can't take pictures with your camera.
No, well with my camera I can't it just looks like a light bulb or like a street lamp. It doesn't. I can try to zoom up and see if that. Oh, my camera's gonna hate this. Yeah, you can kind of see it when you zoom up that there's like a dark hole in the center, or like a darkish hole in the center. But it's like that's the whole thing. Like the whole sun is covered like that. Oh, it's starting to come back. So like you gotta put on your glasses now.
Oh,
This is
I
the
can
other.
see the little twinkle.
Yep, little twinkle coming back.
Twinkle.
But it's weird. And like, oh man, Mom, take off your glasses and just look around. It's suddenly just like getting lighter.
Yes.
Oh my God. It's just amazing how quickly it changes. Like, cause like you think about sunrise and sunset and you're just like, it's like a fair amount of time it takes for that to
The
happen.
sun is quick.
But this is quick. It's like minutes, seconds. And it just goes back to just like what it was before.
Slowly.
Slowly, but it's still going back to like,
coming.
it's like, wow. Science, guys, it's cool. So excited about science. Putting my glasses back on. See what the sun's doing. And I'm gonna put the lens back on to this guy so that way you guys can see what's going on. Okay, there we go. I'm gonna lay back down. There you guys. You guys can kind of see what I'm seeing. And so now what's happening is the moon is still transiting across the sun. But essentially like the right-hand side is starting to appear. So like we're getting that little sliver again but starting on the right, which makes sense because, you know, the moon's going across it. It's just like when I teach you year nines.
Like you could see the reflection on the moon's surface?
Yeah, a little bit. What was I gonna say? It's like when I go teach the year nines about the phases of the moon. It's like that. So like one part disappeared, or yeah, just look up phases of the moon and you know what I'm going to talk about. Right, so it going the
The eclipse shows whenever any part of the sun, no matter how small, is visible.
I don't feel like this is as amazing as like when it starts covering it.
It's the anticipation.
I think, yeah, it's the anticipation. This is not nearly as interesting, but still really cool to see.
I think it's Captain Cook that spooked the serenaders into believing that he controlled the sun.
Yeah, I can see why like ancient cultures would have been so freaked out by this.
If somebody could predict something like
Yeah, predict it, because mathematically you can predict this is going to happen. But like also, because we saw how dark it got all of a sudden for like 2 minutes. Or I would say 2 to 3 minutes. And like the only reason that we know that like to expect it was because we were wearing these glasses and we can see that, you know, the sun is starting to get covered. But like without the glasses you would not have been able to know that. And the fact that you would not have been able to know that, and if the sky suddenly went dark like that, man, would that be scary. And what also makes it so amazing is just the chance occurrence of it all. So like, what's the word I'm looking for? Just the placement of our planets and the placement of our moon and the size of the moon and the size of the sun in reference because of the placement and the size of the moon in reference to us. Like just the whole like amount of geometry and math that like things have been placed. And the fact that things have been placed so perfect